Hey, and welcome to Lena Listens. My name is Lena, coming to y'all with my thoughts and reviews about the JBP. Alright, y'all, I'm going to cover a medley of different things and touch on moments from 3 episodes. Crazy thing is, when I was about to make a video about Wednesday's main and Friday's Patreon episode, $8.99 dropped, and I said, decisions, and decided to pour me up a glass of wine and watch the new pod, especially once I saw Cole as the thumbnail. Now, as a J. Cole fan, I was glad to hear them get to J. Cole's new music and dedicate some time to it like I knew they would. And episode 899 is for the music kids. If you've been tapped into my channel for a minute, you can probably tell that I enjoy the actual topics on the pod, so much so that I dedicate an entire segment of my videos for what's called quick hits. But this was a time where I didn't even care to get to them. Joe was saying, hold on, y'all, we're going to get to the talking. But to be honest, I enjoyed the heavy music segments. I was saying to myself, take your time, no rush, it's okay. They was covering all of the new music that I'm actually tapped into, so that was a vibe. And the Fabulous versus Lloyd Banks topic was an easy choice for me. I like Lloyd Banks, I do, but I'm going with Fabulous all the way. When it comes to music and nostalgia, I go back to the time when I first heard a song, and I was Joe, and Joe was me when he played this.
That'd be different.
Let's not get crazy.
I think you should have just put Tamia on. Shit, I mean,
but let's not get crazy. Everybody relax for a minute.
Shit. I got Fab, so
These niggas can't breathe when I come to, hum to, some shoes gotta be 20 bands.
Yeah, they better stop playing with my guy. Now, man. Stop playing with my boy. Stop playing with my boy, man.
It's Fab, man.
Rapping Fab's Breathe with my entire chest at midnight was not on my bingo card. I rapped that song like I wrote it. And quick sidebar, a callback to me saying I go back to the moment when I first heard a song before the MP3 era. I remember my dad taking us to Tower Records for new albums. When I hear certain songs from a while ago, I think about moments like that, unlocking memories. These kids, child, they don't know about Tower Records. They don't know about any of that. They have the music so easily accessible in their phones. It's crazy, but good. Joe mentioned the baby being a guest, and I'm looking forward to that interview. Say what y'all want, but the baby can rap his behind off. And he has the perfect cadence, to me anyway. I just said in a previous video that it'll be decent if the baby came up there, and I also said J. Cole. I wonder if that'll even happen, or if it'll ever happen. I don't know. Do y'all think Cole was dissing Joe, or do you think he was dissing Fat Joe? That came up on the pod too, let me know. Y'all are probably sick of hearing me say Philly this and Philly that, but.
What, boxing?
Yeah,
that's because that's a Philly sport. First of all, Philly really run this pod. Can we talk about that?
Oh my
Is
God.
this really a Philly pod now?
Make some noise for Zaire.
Good to see you, bro.
They talked all that shit. If me and Zaire get back to back, we'll really put shit down in here.
No bullshit.
That's the thing about
No bullshit, though.
Everybody except for my girl.
Niggas are unalived.
Philly was heavy on the pod today with Mark, Mona, and Zaire stopping in. I actually like when Zaire stops by. It's not overkill, just enough, and he lends other perspectives as well. A total vibe they all were, but Mark saying this made me damn near choke on my mini chocolates. Watch this.
Hey, Zaire.
Y'all better not play with my boy out there. But look at Mona. Look at Mona.
This is my nigga.
Yo, you heard the whole shit. Hey, Zaire. Damn. That's the first time I heard it without the gravel.
Listen, the story.
What, yo? The gravel. She turned a mini Ripperton out this bitch.
I was cracking up, y'all. Cause what? Don't do Mona like that, Mark. Speaking of Mona, Joe introduced a segment called Monologues. And he said he got the idea from the community. It's basically an ISO moment for Mona, and she posed a question to the room about the topic of choice. What y'all think about this? And if you haven't seen the episode yet, be sure to spin the block back on me tomorrow. Me personally, I like it. The guys basically pushed their mics away and let her have the floor. I can see this working the day of the Mark and Flip blow up, the calm after the storm. Mona mentioned wanting to do a segment called Docs with Demona. I can see this falling in line with that. Looking forward to see how she utilizes her ISO moments, how she'll prepare for them. She came prepared with the clip and all for her monologue, so I can see this being an idea that could work out. While we're talking about music in this video, I want to jump backwards to episode 898, Revenge Served Cold. I am so glad that they touched on Jim Jones claiming to make Day and Night a hit and putting all the shine on Kid Cudi as a new artist. New York, I love y'all. I do, but y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta stop this. I think that is a New York bias. I really do. I'm sorry. I think it's a New York bias. Jim doing Day and Night freestyle did not make Cudi. It didn't make him. It didn't make that song take off. I didn't even know his freestyle existed. Day and Night came out in 2009. I was in high school, a fan of Cudi, and I promise you, Day and Night was already out of here. Philly is a stone throw away from New York, and I ain't never heard Jim's version on the radio, or anywhere for that matter. And we have major stations, Power 99, 100.3 The Beat, you name it. His first album had Pursuit of Happiness. It also had Make Her Say, both bangers. Then, the very next year, he dropped again, and that album had Mr. Rage. You're like, come on, bro. Come on. What are we talking about? Not me caping for Cudi, but we gotta call it like we know it here. I did a poll on this, and I never heard it before, one. But I will give Jim credit for this, because I actually remember this. Let's take a blast in the past real fast, a small clip, hold tight y'all, it's nothing too crazy, hold tight. And don't be corny, if you remember this, rap along with me.
This one's for my hustlers. Bang, bang, bang. Good lawyers if they cuff ya. Bang, bang, bang. I'm more than just a gangster. Bang, bang, bang. Got goonies that'll spank ya. Can't tell me about no hustler. I'm stunting on these bras. Super Bowl ring costs a little something. About what you pay a bill for.
I give him credit for this. This one reached me. If you haven't noticed by now, I like to have fun on my channel a bit. We're going to get to the nits and grits, but I'm going to have fun along the way. Every video doesn't have to be about the foolishness, especially when there's good and fun moments on the pod. And speaking of good and fun, the Patreon title Here I Am legit had me cracking up as I was working. Now that song is stuck in my head. That episode was them just shooting the ish, and it was funny to me anyway. That was a cool little video for a Friday. I enjoyed it. I also say all the time when Flip and Joe are on joke time together, it makes for funny moments. Joe and Flip wanting to go to everyone's houses and pretending like they're not going to turn the experience into content is funny because they didn't even believe it themselves when they disagreed. All in all, we're on a string of fun pods. I enjoyed episode 898. I enjoyed the Patreon title Here I Am, and I enjoyed the early release of 899 Gossip and Parlaying. We haven't had an early drop since Mona's viral moment on Black Friday, so it was cool to get it on a Good Friday night. Get you a little snack, something to drink and chill. Few quick hits before I dip. First one, sorry Sexy Red fans. I agree with Ice. Hip-hop isn't really feeling that style of rap anymore. I don't have anything against the young lady, I don't, but her songs were never really my cup of tea. But that's just me. But she has an audience, so it worked for her. Joe asked the gang if her run is over, but who knows? She messed around and dropped some heat for the summer. Or get on one of the Babies remixes. Who knows? Time will tell. Second quick hit, Joe played a clip, and I'm going to summarize it, but basically the conversation was about how many children should a family have. The guy in the clip believes having 4 or more children is ideal. Me personally, people should probably consider what they can afford, and I'm not only talking money here, but time as well. Kids need that. You don't want to struggle with a gang of kids. You don't want to make life harder than what it needs to be if you just take a quick moment to think some stuff out before you do it. I'm a logical thinker, and I be quick to do the math on everything. Stuff has to make sense for me to go along or engage, but that's just me. Third quick hit from episode 898. I absolutely need tints on my car. It makes it look better to me anyway, depending on the color of your car. I'm not a fan of the fish bowls. That's just me. While I'm on episode 898, every true Philadelphian knows great cheesesteaks come from Larry's or your favorite Poppy store. And before anyone try to come for us, Poppy store is not a slur or an insult. As always, feel free to drop your key takeaways in the comments if you're feeling the content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that hype button for a small creator. It costs you nothing. And until next time, y'all, bye.
You might be in the college court, or you might be in home.
Good for you, jumping now, y'all. Hey.